Good y'all, and welcome to my review of Stephen King's It 2017 movie review. And wow, this is definitely, without a doubt, the best horror movie released this year. It's better than Get Out. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know when I tweet about it. You know, guys, I love that movie. That's definitely, and I hope that gets nominated for some Oscars. But this movie was bloody fantastic. I fucking love it. So, let's have it. So this movie is directed by, I'm probably going to butcher his name, Andres Muschietti. Is he Italian or something? It's Argentinian. Okay. And the cast is included with Bill, Shing, these names are so hard to pronounce. Bill Sarkinga, I don't know how to pronounce it. He plays it. We have Finn Wolfhand as Richie. We have Sophia Lisa, whatever, as Beverly. Jaden Limberham as Bill. Jake Dylan Grazer as Eddie. Wyatt Ophe as Stanley. Owen as Patrick. Hayden and a bunch of others. And I'll say this right now: the cast for this movie is fucking phenomenal. These are Oscar-worthy performances. These kids are really good. These are Oscar-worthy performances from these kids. So the story of Stephen King's It, for you guys that don't know, it is the plot of that every 27 years of a creature that comes in every 27 years that comes to terrorize this town in Maine, and these kids called the Loser Club, if I remember correctly, come in and try to sell because they all have something. They've all had this one thing that they've all had to deal with it, and they've all come together, to take down Pennywise. And let's talk about Pennywise first. Bill as Pennywise, excellent, great. Now, guys, I've yet to see the original '90s miniseries with Tim Curry. I'm actually gonna go and try it. I'm gonna watch that. Actually, it's on my DVR. I'm gonna watch it after I'm done with this review and my coverage. I'm gonna go watch it to see what the difference is between this movie and Stevie and the original '90s miniseries. But yeah, he did a fantastic job, and the CGI they did on him, it's not overbearing, and the shots they do when he's starts stalking the kids, when he comes out and then he starts walking towards them, he starts running, oh my god. Oh yeah. Now, granted, this movie did not scare me, but that's me, guys. No horror movies really scared me shitless to the point where I got nightmares that really scared me since Monster House when I was 8 years old. Not even Ju-On, The Grudge, both the Japanese and the American versions. They just given out of the Ringu or the Rings movies. No horror movie has scared me since then, guys. But this movie did definitely keep me on edge. I was paranoid. I was nervous. It kept me on edge. The movie was so intense. There's a scene where I'm like, don't you dare go in there, kid. Don't you care. When they start, I'm like, oh shit, you're gonna die today. But yeah, this movie did a fantastic job of keeping me on edge. And just keeping me on edge. Oh my god. So, and I gotta say this for looks phenomenal. The director did a fantastic job. This movie, the editing of this movie looks so good. Like I said, the CGI as well as the makeup they used for Pennywise was fantastic. It looks a lot better than definitely Tim Curry. I haven't seen the English. I've seen a few clips, and yeah, this guy completely shits on Tim Curry. But oh my god. Okay. So, like I said, the cast was fantastic. Definitely, I gotta say, this movie looks fucking phenomenal. The director did a fantastic job. This movie looks so good. And like I said, the editing is great. The characters are great. And let me talk about some of the characters right now. The kids themselves, like I said, guys, these are Oscar-worthy performances from these kids. Bravo. And I heard that apparently one of these kids wasn't actually in Stranger Things. I believe it's actually the main kid that's in this one was also Stranger Things. I've never seen Stranger Things. Don't know if it's maybe one day I'll watch it, but yeah. One thing I really love in the movie is that they actually portray kids like they usually are. Some people might think, oh, kids are these little innocent creatures that don't swear, that don't do anything wrong, that they're just perfect innocent creatures that do everything right. In actuality, we are vulgar, cancerous edgelords. Like serious, and they act. These kids swear. I'm talking. They say fuck, shit. They talk about they talk about STDs. They talk. They like they're talking. Being savages. They're like they're throwing rocks at each other. Like, and oh my, I gotta talk about this one thing. Now I guess this is kind of spoilery about what happens in one of the later scenes. Well, it's not really technically like that. That's really but if you don't want to know what happens, like what goes down between with the bullies in this movie, because the bullies, once again, they did a fantastic job, and sweet Jesus, one of them is going to turn into a serial killer. He is psycho. Like they not these kids, like these bullies. They like one of the guys, like pretty much like the leader of the group, is fucking insane. Like he looks like he'll become a serial killer, which is ironic knowing that his dad's a cop. And I say this because there are scenes where this dude literally tries to run over kids, and there's this one scene where this dude grabs a fat kid, and he and he gets his friend to hold him, and then he pulls out his knife. And like I said, if you don't know what want to know what goes down happens, skip ahead, and he grabs his knife, and he literally carves an H on his stomach. I saw that, I was like, huh, child abuse. How can somebody, and literally, and the one weird thing is that there's actually a car that goes through them, and they do nothing about it. Like I saw something, I was like, I've never seen that kind, I have never seen that to a kid in a movie. Goddamn. And like I said, there's another scene where he tries to run him over, or tries to run over the black kid. But yeah, when he carves that H, oh my god! And there's another time in that same scene where the dude is like trying to burn his head off with like a lighter and a spray can and like some hairspray. Like I said, guys, these bullies are fucking insane. But yeah, guys, all I gotta say is definitely, if you like horror movies, if you love the '90s miniseries, if you love the book, I highly recommend you go watch it. If you love horror movies, I highly recommend it. I recommend this to anybody. The only people I wouldn't recommend this to if you don't like horror movies. And this movie is so good. Not only is it the best horror movie of the year, it's one of the best horror movies I've ever seen. And honestly, this movie is as good as The Shining. The original, the one from the '90s that with Jack Nicholson. That movie, I think this might actually be a little bit better than The Shining. Granted, I have not seen The Shining in a couple of years, so when I rewatch that, I'm going to know which one I like more: Stephen King's in 2017 or this one, or The Shining. So yeah, guys, that is my review. My final verdict for this movie is a 10 out of 10. Like I said, I highly recommend you go see the movie. I don't care. Just watch. Just go to the theater. And this was also an IMAX, and I'm really interested in how this movie was an IMAX with, the scenes with, especially the scenes with Pennywise when he's actually, when he actually starts terrifying the kids, and, when they get to the house, and then, Pennywise is trying to, pick them off one by one, and, using their fears against them with, the way the movie is edited and special effects. I'm really curious how this is an IMAX with, the giant speakers in the background and that big ass screen. If any of you guys see this movie in IMAX, please comment below how it was in IMAX. So if you could see the movie in IMAX, I highly recommend you go see it in IMAX. So yeah, guys, my final verdict for this movie is a 10 out of 10. Highly recommend you go see it. Go watch it right now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Instagram towards your feeling. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time. Seriously, guys, go watch this movie now.